Hey there, welcome to the latest episode of the Sexy Thyroid Solution. I'm your host, Angela Brown. So today I want to discuss with you about what eating clean means. So this is something I get asked about pretty often is people don't know what to eat, how to eat, if they should follow the latest fad diet, try the latest pill, things like that. So I typically just tell people eat clean, but unfortunately there's so many misconceptions out there that you don't even know what eat clean means. So that's why I want to go over with you what that means to me and how I help my clients with this as well. This is something that I go over pretty in depth with my Sexy Thyroid Solution program that I'm now running. We get really into eating clean and meal planning and things like that. So I wanted to give you a few tips that this is something that I use in my program. First and foremost is to get rid of the processed food. So processed food is notorious for a lot of hidden things. They have tons of chemicals, a lot of stuff that will not help with your metabolism and help you lose weight. And eliminating a lot of artificial ingredients, tons of like colors and sweeteners. If you're taking in a lot of processed foods, a lot of them are going to have artificial things. Artificial ingredients, again, they can kind of slow your metabolism down. And they almost sort of trick your body as well. They make you think that you're taking in like fake sugars. A lot of times your body still thinks it's sugar. It doesn't work like you think. So I usually just say take that out. If you need a good sugar alternative, there's a lot of other good ones out there that don't do that. Things like stevia, even the erythritol and xylitol can be helpful. Some people get stomach upset from them. So I typically just recommend stevia. And then getting rid of things like sodas and candy and all these sugar-filled things. Like I said, even the ones that look like they're diet soda, they have a lot of fake ingredients. So those artificial ingredients, they don't help your metabolism in the end. They kind of, again, trick your body. So I would be very careful with those. And even coffees and teas, I would be a little careful with coffee and tea because a lot of coffees and teas out there, they have mold in them. I know it sounds disgusting, but they're huge sources for this. So be very careful. If you're taking in a lot of coffee and tea, watch the source that you're getting it from because a lot of them do have mold and they are not good for you, obviously. Some of the really good coffees out there, Bulletproof makes a really good one. Kicking Horse is another one that's really good. As far as teas go, things like traditional medicinals, they have good ones. If you need more information on that, you can reach out and I can give you some tips on that as well. And then obviously the foods that you're eating, just choosing the best source. Organic as much as possible. I know that's not easy. I will say that organic prices in foods have gone down a little bit. And I'm hoping that they continue to do so. And buy local. I mean, I do that all the time. I go to farmers markets, especially now during this time of the season. Buy local as much as you can because that always keeps the price down. And I love supporting small businesses. So I do recommend that too. And then just choosing the best quality of foods when it comes to supporting those small businesses as well. And then eat for you what makes you feel the best, not what makes your neighbor or your cousin or your sister feel the best. It has to be what feels good for you. So listen to your body. If you did a really hard workout, for example, that day and you feel like you need a little extra carbs, take in a little extra carbs. Don't get so wrapped up in that you think you need to do what Joe Blow down the street is doing. Do what's going to work for you. You have to do what's going to feel better for you. As long as you're eating clean, follow that type of pattern, and then no deprivation. Do not starve yourself. It's the worst thing you can do. It tells your body that you're depriving of calories and it will hold on to every single calorie that you're trying to burn off. And it ends up being a vicious cycle. And actually in the end, you end up putting weight on. It may happen, take a while for it to happen. It may be like a short-term thing. You don't know, but it's just not worth it. It screws your body up and it really screws your thyroid up. So just do not deprive yourself. It's something that you can do now as well. So if there's a food that you're like, I cannot give up pizza. So there's a lot of alternatives out there now for some of these favorite foods that aren't necessarily healthy foods, but there's good alternatives now. Years ago, the food tasted like crap. I won't deny it. A lot of the alternatives were really nasty. But they have come a long ways with alternatives that are really good. They taste good. They don't screw your stomach up. They don't have other things in them that mess with you. So do some investigating, research out. Like if you're, like I said, you can't give up pizza, you know, find a way that you can. There are actually a lot of places that have gluten-free pizza as well, just FYI. So that's a really good alternative as well. If you go gluten-free, you know, that is a huge step right there versus just taking in the gluten pizza. So little tips like that can be huge. So at the end of the day, just do your best, okay? You do not need to be perfect. I am not perfect. Ask my husband. I do have cheats, or I go off the rail a little bit, and I may have like a little extra of a certain food on a day. I may feel crappy from it, but you don't have to be perfect, okay? Just do your best every single day. Choose the foods that are gonna make you feel better. Like I said, not what so-and-so down the street or your friend or whoever's eating. It has to be what's gonna be for you. Just try to be better every single day and make yourself a goal. You know, if your goal is that you do wanna get off of drinking soda, going cold turkey might work for you and it might not. It can be a disaster for some. So if it's a disaster, then don't go cold turkey, okay? Go like every other day, or cut down. If you're having like 5 a day, cut down to 2 or something like that. So just take baby steps if you have to. That's probably going to be your better bet. So again, if you have any more questions, definitely reach out. Let me know if you need anything else with this. I do still have my free guide up and running as well, that you can get lots of tips that will help boost your metabolism. The guide is called 5 Causes of Hypothyroidism, but there's lots of tips in there that can help boost your metabolism even if you don't have hypothyroidism. So you can click on the link and grab that. And as well, if you sign up for my guide, you will get access to my YouTube video and my blog that comes out on every single Thursday. You'll get an email the following Tuesday with the link for everything. So you'll have instant access all the time without having to see it on social media or anywhere else. So again, if you have any questions, let me know. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye.